Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pit Road Selection Show. I'm Jonathan Merriman, joined by my buddy Dion Rocko Williams. Rocko, this week we take on the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This thing, it's an animal all on its own. Combine the complications that the Roval throws at the NASCAR Cup Series field with the fact that we'll also have 4 drivers facing elimination from the playoffs. This thing gets interesting quick. The crews on pit road, they got to be clean this weekend while fueling up with Sunoco Green E15 and changing 4 tires on pit road. Give us some insight on the pressure and the trouble that pitting this road course could have once we get to Sunday afternoon.
You're right, Jonathan. It's the 4th time we've come to this Roval, and it's one of the most challenging tracks we go to all year. But before we get there, congratulations to my boy, the little homie, Bubba Wallace, for his first win. Talladega Yellowwood 500. We haven't had a black man win in NASCAR since 1963. Wendell Scott did it. Congratulations, Bubba, Team Jordan. Very excited about that. Now back to the Roval. 17 turns here, 2.32 miles, mainly left-hand turns, but there are 5 right turns. The crews and the teams will have to have everything buttoned up from the start. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities here to win this race. 2 pit stops is all you need. It's not a challenging on-pit road for the crews, but it will be a lot of beating and banging, physical racetrack. Clear those fenders on any crash repair. And there will be 3 groups to watch, the ones that have to win, the ones that's winning for points, and the ones that don't have to win at all. So it's going to be exciting to race. It's going to be exciting to watch this elimination race.
All right, Rocko, remember the Sunoco Green E15 contains the same detergent package as Sunoco Ultratech fuel you can get from the pump so you can fuel your best. Sunoco is the official fuel of NASCAR, and that 23 hat looks good on top of your head, Rocko. But Denny Hamlin, co-owner of that Bubba Wallace machine, also has a little extra to celebrate this week as he is our Busch pole sitter. So let's see where he and his crew chief, Chris Gabhart, pick this weekend for the Roval.
All right, so let's get started with our pit selection for Sunday's race at the Roval at Charlotte, and we'll start with car number 11.
11 will take 4, Kip.
All right, 11 takes 4.
All right, Rocko, no surprise. The 11's got the first box off of pit road. But let's talk about the 5 and the 21. I look at this right here, and Kyle Larson seems to be a little bit sandwiched in between these guys. So maybe something to preview for winners and losers down the line. But the meat and potatoes here, we've got 3 tiers of teams this weekend. The ones that can relax, basically, that's just Denny Hamlin. He's got to win. He's not worried about anything. He can race this thing to win it. You've got guys like Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, who are going to have to go out here and maybe get some stage points. We know Chase is going for 3 in a row. He can probably win this thing. And then you got guys like Christopher Bell, William Byron, Alex Bowman. They've got to win if they want to make it out. So I know that's a lot of information for everybody at home, but sum it up for me. How does that affect strategy in this race for those teams?
I'll put it in layman's terms. You got drivers who got to eat, you got drivers to the good, and you got drivers that got to win. And based off where they pick, the drivers that are to the good and don't have any pressure, they should make it into the next elimination round, they picked fairly well. You know, they have opening exams, are not in too much trouble. The drivers that got to eat, what's interesting to me is that these guys can play stage points and track position. But the only driver that's really successful at that is Chase Elliott. We saw what he did when he wrecked his car. He passed every single car with a wrecked front end and still won the race. So he has the luxury of possibly playing the playoff points and being able to lose track position and gain it. Now, the drivers that got to win, the one I'm looking at is Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, and William Byron. They are very good road course racers here. They all must win. And they're pitted near each other. And the bully box, number 5, is very interesting to me. Kyle Larson, he runs well here. He is standing his ground. He is being a bully. He took that box number 2 right behind the number 11, and he sandwiched in in front of the 21. And the 21, De Benedetto, he runs well here too. That's going to be fun to watch. The only thing that I would say, they don't come down pit road a lot here. So 2 stops to win this race, crash repair if you must, just clear those fenders. But they won't be on pit road a lot. Fuel mileage is good here. You don't want to be on pit road. You want to stay on the track as long as you can.
All right, Rocko, my favorite part of the show where we get to pick winners and losers, and you get to tell me why I'm wrong and how badly I'm wrong. My winner is going to be Chase Elliott. I don't think it matters where he pits. He's so good at this racetrack. I don't think anything could keep him out of victory lane. My loser, though, is going to have to be Kyle Larson, sandwiched in between Matt DiBenedetto and Denny Hamlin on pit road. I just don't think now is the time to start getting cute and being super risky with the points buffer that he has, only 20-some points. So I know you don't exactly agree with me here. So tell me why I'm wrong, Rocko.
Well, before I tell you why you're wrong, pick my loser. My loser will have to be the number 48. I don't like where I don't like where he's at in points. I don't like where he's picked. I don't like who he's surrounded by, and it's a must-win situation for him for this elimination race. So that's my biggest loser. My winner, against what you're saying, I like Kyle Larson as my winner. I like where he picked. I like the fact that he took the bully box in number 2. I like that he is owning this race. He is taking charge, and he is intimidating Denny Hamlin, I hope, or maybe not. But I like the fact that he's confident in his pick. Kyle Larson is my winner.
All right, I just hope we see these two guys battling it out in Phoenix. It's been a heck of a battle all year long. It's only right that gets to continue. But before we get to the next round, even, we face eliminations here at the Roval. It is the elimination race, a gateway to the round of 8, the Charlotte Roval, 2 p.m. Eastern time on NBC this Sunday.